Okay, recording. Good morning, wonderful people. So if you ever want to do one of these classes and I'm not teaching, these are all on my YouTube channel and available for you at any time. And let's see. Well, this will get you there, but this is what I have handy. This is for the Kali Yuga Conversations, but that'll get you to my world of videos. And the Kali Yuga Conversations have been quite great, actually. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go on the countdown. 5, 4, and I'll mute everybody in a moment. 3, 2, hit play. Okay, and I will mute everybody. There we go. So we are gonna go, I like starting wide. It gives us a nice strong foundation. So feet wide at about 45-degree angle, and just start nurturing your feet into the ground. So like just start activating, maybe clawing the feet a bit at the ground, feeling the connectivity in all parts of the feet. For those of us who were doing the chakra work, you can start navigating the apertures of each chakra. Maybe get a little wiggle in the hips, soften the joints in the knees. Shake the shoulders, and just let the arms be loose. Imagining you're releasing any stagnant energy out the feet and hands into Mama Gaia. So we want to just take a moment of gratitude for her. Go ahead and move the jaw around, soften the face, starting to transition the mind into stillness and presence. And let's do little shakes up and down. Soften the tailbone. We're going to inhale, lift, and float to the sky. Connecting with the heavens, celestial bodies. Wrist and finger circles. Opening throat, big eyes, and smile. Inhale. Pressing palms down to meet the ground. Now we're going to focus on hand chakras. Imagining you can open and close, give and receive to Mama Earth. Hands are going to be under the shoulders, leaning into fingertips. And pressing back into heels. Long arms, bent knees into fingertips, waking up the wrists. And sink into heels and the tail. One more time. Forward, press, and sink. Toes in, release, grabbing elbows and swing. Breathing deeply into the back. Toes go out, heels in, elbows to inner knee, flatten the back. So you're feeling the tail move one direction and the top of the head go the other. And the heart is fully open, chest is fully open. And then we're going to press. Press, press, keep going. We're softening the hip sockets. Knees are aligned over the ankles. For 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Toes in, clasp the elbows other direction and swing. Soft knees. Good, the fingertips are going to go in front, toes in, heels in, toes in. So bring the knees and ankles aligned with the hips. Flatten to parallel to the floor. Shoulders slide away from the earth. Tucking the chin. We're gonna airplane the arms directly out from the shoulders, and wrist and finger circles, waking up the whole entire hand. Reverse the circles. Gently lengthen legs, head comes down. Put the hands wherever you're called to, and start drawing the lower abs towards the spine, middle abs towards the spine, coming a little closer to the earth. I like to shake out the legs when we're getting started. Now you're gonna nod the head yes, and then make little circles of the crown to the floor. Softening the jaw, and reverse those circles. Hands are gonna go to the hips, torso parallel to the floor, and actually with the hands you can even push the hips away from the top of the head, feeling a little bit of space growing in the tail. Slight tuck of the chin to lengthen the neck. Notice, what are the feet doing? Are they holding you equally, or do you need to distribute the weight a bit more? Bending the knees, inhale, roll up. Arms float up. Reaching to the sky, palms towards each other, over the shoulders, soften the heart down. Shoulders down, open even more to the sky. Big eyes and smile. Lifting toes, lifting arches, reaching to the sky. Good, and then swan dive over all the way. Step the right foot back, rock it front to back. I had a student ask me how to open the Achilles heel. Well, this is one good, simple way to open the back of the heel. It's a good starting point. We're also focusing on opening the toes. And go ahead and take a solid lunge, engaging the front body so you float away from the floor. Flatten the hands to their fullest expression of the fingers under the shoulders. Plank for a moment. Rocking forward to open the wrists. Rocking back to open the toes. A couple times at your own pace. Allowing the shoulders to relax into it. And the right foot goes forward to fingertips, rock it front to back. Noticing the toes and the Achilles opening. Good, and taking a stillness to find your solid foundation. Plant the hands under shoulders, return to your plank, rock it front to back. So we're strengthening the hands and the feet. Go ahead and press into dog. So we want to first notice where the shoulders are. So inhale, shoulders to ears, and exhale and down, back. And allow the head to gently come forward out of the shoulders and walk the dog. Good, then right foot's gonna go forward. Plant and anchor the lower body to inhale, hands above the shoulders. Go ahead and open the heart gently to the sky. And lengthen the spine, normal to a drop with the knee. 2, we're gonna go for 8, 3. Now listen to your knee. Make sure your knee is happy. I think that's 5. Maybe not. 7, 8, hold, and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen both legs. Arms out to parallel to the floor. Bringing the hips side by side. Anchoring the back foot a bit towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, over. Go ahead and find your own movement in this. Listening to what your body needs. Making sure the neck is soft and long. Good. Into your lunge, side lunge, and pulse. Pulse. So when we're in these side lunges, one of the most important things I like to remind people is that we're anchoring to the outside of that long foot so that the arch is lifted. We're wanting to draw in Shakti from the earth into our pelvic bowl. Reverse and pulse. Pulse. So anchoring the outside of that long leg, the foot on the outside. A few more. Good, then we're gonna switch. You can do a vinyasa if you like, which means you hover and come into up dog, or you can just go straight into your down dog. If you're up dog, feel free to wag your tail. And we'll all return. Walk it out. Hips or heels are gonna come to their highest height. Bending the knees deep, really open the lower back. Then dropping heels to the left, opening the right, looking under right, pressing into hands equally. Deep bent knees, transition to the up, and then over to the right, look under left. At your own pace, repeat both sides. And let's all meet in dog, pressing the heels as close as we can to the floor. Bringing the left foot front. Enjoy the deep lunge. Front knee over front ankle, solid foundation. Inhale up. And a little opener of the heart to sky. Then we're going to straighten the spine directly above the hips to drop for 8. 1, 2. Softening the heart, letting the floating ribs relax. 7 and 8. Keep it low. We're going to pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen both legs. Arms are going out to parallel torso to the floor. Bringing the hips side by side. Inhale. Exhale and find your release. We're going to open to that side lunge. Option is you can keep the hands to the floor and just do your own self-guided side lunges, or you can hug a giant ball and slide. Slide. Keep it deep, getting into the hips. Slide. Here we go. We're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep going. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes in, hands under the shoulders, coming down low, then hands between the feet, and you can even press in the hands to come lower, shaking the head. Lengthen arms, left hand under face. You're going to twist lower, middle, upper back, gaze up. You can add the wrist to finger circles if you'd like. And gracefully switch. Now you're going to take that upper arm, bring it to the outside of the leg, opposite leg, twist deeper. and your graceful transition. Coming back into your lunge, going into plank. We're gonna hold plank here for a moment. If this is really boring for you, you are welcome to go to a forearm plank. So we're really waking up that whole front body. If you're in forearm plank, elbows are under shoulders, and you're floating away from the earth. The heels are directly above the toes, so you have as if your feet are pushing against a wall. This is always good to do with a mirror, because sometimes our body's like, oh, I got this, and then something else is happening. The booty's in the sky or the belly's to the floor. Inhale, exhale, belly, lift the chest, then flatten the feet. And you're gonna go into a nice sphinx, or in Egypt they say sphinx, opening the heart forward. We're gonna drop the left ear, then we're gonna slowly forward the head, making sure we go into the front corners all the way to right ear to right shoulder. And then continue at your own pace, really nice and soft. Half circles, front to side, front to side. Good, then we're gonna bring the knees forward into a wild child. So I call that the wide child's pose. Fingertips, elbows coming into each other. You're not putting the head on the floor, but it's close. The heart's coming close and you're pressing the tail towards the earth. Clawing with the fingertips. Walking the hands towards the legs. Knees come in, toes go under. Knees come up, lengthening the feet, tucking the head, make a little ball. Breathing. Optional is flat feet, or you go ahead and you lengthen the legs with the heels lifted. Dropping the head. Drawing in the lower abs to give you a little more space to come towards the legs. Wherever you are with your feet, we're going to parallel thighs to the floor. Airplane the arms out, wiggle fingers, fullest expression of the hands. Engage the front body core, pressing into the balls of the big toe if you are balancing. Finding a drishti point. Still the eye gaze in mind. Shoulders soften. Hands above shoulders. Inhale from the feet to the top of the fingertips. Exhale, gently lower the breath and the feet. We're gonna go into chair, brushing the toes, or the fingers, and drawing the lower belly towards the spine so your lower back is long. Then inhale, see if you can open the upper body a little bit. Lifting toes and arches. Hands touch, front to the heart. One more time, chair. Lengthen that lower back. Then open the front upper chest a little bit. Good, hands in prayer to the floor. Walking hands to the top of your mat if you're on a mat. We are going to press into dog for a moment. Right foot forward. Dropping the knee out, which means the foot is going to be fully flexed. The foot's fully flexed to keep the knee safe. I'm going to give you front view. So we're dropping the right knee out. We're on fingertips. You can use that forearm to help you Draw the knee where you want. It's a hip opener, obviously, and center. So you have a strong lunge when you get back to center, and you open gently with the fully flexed foot, using the breath to deepen, and center. We'll do 2 more at your own pace. Watching where your shoulders are, keeping everything spacious. And back to center. You can take a vinyasa if you'd like, or not. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Lunge left foot forward. Waking up that foot to keep in its full flex as you drop knee out. Now this should feel really delicious in your hip. If it is causing any discomfort, this is not the movement for you. So just listen to your body, what you're meant to do. And we're going to do a total of 4 at your own pace. So we're on to 2 now. Let's all do one more nice juicy one. Maybe a little longer than the ones before. Good, and do a vinyasa if you would like. Right foot forward. And back foot at 45, you're either going to bring the hands to the waist, above the shoulders, or if you're accustomed to Anjali, an opening, warrior 1. Making sure that back left hip is coming forward, and you're anchoring to the outside of that back foot. Front knee above ankle. And release. Vinyasa optional. To the other side. Anchor back foot, pressing into the outside of the back foot, and bring the arms wherever you are accustomed to. And drawing the right hip forward. And release. Vinyasa optional. Into dog dog. You do what you gotta do, or child's pose. Walking the feet to the hands. We're gonna grab the first 2 fingers to the big toe. Inhale, long spine, long arms. Tucking the chin, long neck. Exhale, elbows out, come down, using the arm strength. Inhale, we're gonna bring the spine to the sky, and that means we're tucking the head. Exhale, flat back, the head comes out, the shoulders go away. Inhale, come down. Exhale, below the sky, the back to the sky. Inhale, flat back, slide shoulders away from ears. Exhale, come down. So go ahead and you can do that at your own pace for another round or 2. The breath is leading the movement. Deepening with each cycle. And we're going to finish by bringing the palms to touch the toes. So in regards to putting the hands under the front of the feet, in regards to our conversations about mudras on Tuesdays, this is a powerful mudra. Feet chakra, hand chakra merge together with the earth. Very powerful. Go ahead and release over, shaking the head gently. And release, bending the knees, bringing feet closer together to chair. Drawing the lower back long, opening the heart forward. Coming up, hands together at heart. Balancing on each foot equally. And again, resume to chair. Good. Coming down onto these. You can step back or hop back. Coming to up dog, down dog. Right foot presses to the wall. Opening with length of the leg. Bending knee. Lengthen leg point and move into circles of the foot and the other way. Bending the knee. We're going to bring that knee around and down for 3, 2, 1. Kitty curl, knee to the face, above the hands for 4, 3, 2, 1. Get into warrior 1, anchoring the back foot, coming right into it. Whatever it is for you. Then we're going to pivot to open. So front foot is directing front, back foot is more parallel. So you're going to start with the spine rising between the hips. So I like to start facing a heart direction and making sure that front knee is staying towards the middle toes versus collapsing in. Then arms, then soften chest. So first, deal with your lower foundation and your breath. Then when you're ready, you inhale and you gaze forward and receptive warrior, palms to the sky. So in regards to Qigong practices or practices that are playing with the solar energy, we are receiving solar chi in the hands and drawing that into the heart, letting it distribute throughout the body. Deepen. Good, and that back hand down back leg, arc over. If you want, you can play with a mudra of choice, with the upper hand. That would be called Sahaja Mudra, enlightened mudra, spontaneous enlightened mudra. You're going to either do forearm and then sliding that left shoulder down, wrist and finger. So you can stay here or you can bring that front arm to the floor, but you want to make sure you're keeping that beautiful long line of the body and anchoring out the back foot, lifting through that back arch. Good, both hands to inside of front foot, go on the back toes, deepen in that front hip. You can keep it here, you can go forearm. If you go forearm, try a 45-degree angle that front foot. And getting ready to do vinyasa of your choice. You could do tripod, you can skip it, you can do the whole thing. You listen to you. And we're going to bring that left heel to the back wall. Open long leg, open hip, and foot circles. bending knee, flex foot. We're gonna go for 3, out and down, out and down, out and down. 2, kitty curl. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant front foot, back foot at 45. Come into your Virajasana 1. Making sure, anchoring out the back, front knee over ankle. Opening to set up our intelligent warrior. So the hips settle first, front knee towards middle toes, anchoring back foot, lifting inner arch. Spine rising right between the hips. Then soften heart, reach the arms out. When you feel everything's in alignment, then gazing forward, receptive warrior, palms to the sky. Receiving that beautiful solar energy through all those chakras, directing it in towards the heart, and then with your intention, anywhere you want it to go. Bringing it all the way down to earth is a nice offering. Giving that to her. Back hand down, front hand over. Watch what the lower back is doing, keep it long. Forearm to thigh, either hand to hip or reach. The chin is slightly tucked and we gaze up, optional. Taking a deeper hand to floor. I'm on my fingertips, you can use a block, a pillow, whatever. Micro movements to deepen. And both hands inside onto the back toes. Let's all go ahead and put that front foot at 45. You either have flat hands or you have forearms. Long neck. And you do whatever transition is right for you. Feet walk to the hands. Flat back fingers. Exhale over. Reverse swan dive up. Take a moment, hands together, toes together. Shoulders slide down. Soften the heart. Inhale. Exhale, drawing a line of awareness all the way from above to below, stopping hands at heart. Catch your breath and just scan the body. Notice what's going on. See if you can bring more ease with the breath and the mind, collaboration. Good, and if you don't have a mat, grab your mat. We're gonna move to the floor. Take a nice wide leg seated position. And do what your body wants to do to open the inner legs. Play around with flexing and pointing the feet. If you know booty tricks, go ahead and add your booty tricks. The booty does its own thing when I do this. It's like, oh yay, I get to do booty tricks. Can't control it. So if you're coming forward, you're lengthening that spine and the neck. And then we go a little deeper. Keeping spine long. Shoulder roll as you come up. We are going to twist towards one side, and then the eye gaze is the last. Go ahead and start using your yogic eye gaze, pulling it far to the side. And reverse, finishing with the eye gaze. Good, we're gonna reach high above the shoulder and then reach over beyond the foot. Not needing to touch it, but more lengthening that side of the body and anchoring that hip. You can add gaze up if you'd like, or gaze down. Graceful transition, full length of arm above shoulder and over. Anchoring that hip, outside hip. Coming to center, twist heart to, if you're mirroring me, to your left leg, using the hands to leverage. Inhale, exhale, over, drawing right hand to left leg, deepening in that twist. Coming to center and reverse. Good, and one more time forward to whatever place you want to be. Legs come forward, drawing the booty cheeks away from bone. Inhale, and over. Flexing the toes towards you. Great, then we're going to go on our backs, lining up the knee, hip, ankle. The arms are going to relax. Actually, I like to do this one where I can feel some floor under me. That gives me, so I keep my upper body on the mat and I put the feet on the floor. That gives me the best foundation. Do whatever works for you. So we are going to keep the toes away from us, like just normal. And you're gonna press into the heels, firing the glutes to lift up. So we're gonna go into glute isolation, making sure the knees do not go out or in. They're right above. Arms are gonna relax wherever you want. So you're firing both glutes equally. And you release to hover, pushing up. Release to hover, pushing up. Couple more times, this pace, down. Glutes, drive it up. Down, drive up. We'll do that for 4. Up. 3. 2. Last one. Holding it up and pulse. 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 Glute isolation. Knees above ankles. 8, 7, 6. So you're releasing with each release and you're engaging fully with each pulse. 5, 2, and 1. Either release or press it up and hold. So now the hips are at their highest height, driven by those glutes. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Take a breath, shake it out. Knees to chest, dropping knees out left, reach arm right, gaze right. Pushing that right hip towards the feet. and reverse. Pushing left hip towards the feet. So you can repeat what we just did, or if you want to take it deeper, then you lift a leg. So here we go. We're going to go up. So plant everything, nice foundation, then drive the booty cheeks up. Firing that. You can go here, which I think is a little easier, or you can go at an angle, and then we're going to drop down, press up, and down, press up. Doing your best to use the glute. Press up, down, press up, double down, up, down, up. Three, two, one. Optional is hold, plant that foot, reverse, and down. Press up, down, press up, press up, down. Give it your best, press up and down, up, down. Last one, hold it up, plant foot, double glute press to the sky. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and start the roll down. Good, do whatever your body wants to do. Okay, we're gonna finish with, let me just do a little time check. Okay. This is for you, Sarsa. Upper chest opener, reclining Buddha, elbow under shoulder, forearm 90 degree, upper arm 90 degree. It's as if you're leaning against a wall, stacking ankles, knees, hips, pressing away from the floor. Then slowly from the upper ribs down, you're going to gently release using gravity to open the upper ribs. So it's not a collapse, it's a very intentional, graceful release and navigation to open the upper ribs. And you can play around with releasing and engaging, so you're really opening those. Breathing long and smooth. Noticing what's going on with your face, your jaw. Can you add a little smile to the scene? Then we're going to move it all the way to the lower rib cage. Get the whole rib cage involved. You might even add a little pressure at this point, closer to the earth. Drawing away to your height. And one more time, really nice, intentional release from the upper to lower ribs. Good, and then transition to the other side, however you'd like. You can just roll over to the other side if you'd like, but I want you to be able to see me, what's going on. Elbow under shoulder, position the 90-degree angles of the arm, then all of the joints stack. We have our fullest height away from the floor, then start upper ribs. Little smile always helps us in our yoga practice, or any practice. The harder it gets, the more you should try to put a smile on. It actually kicks serotonin in it. It has a mind response, an emotional response when we smile. Okay, and deepen a little bit lower, the lower ribs. You're releasing and you're engaging, finding your grace and personal way to open and release. One more full length, inhale. And one more deepening to the full release of that side. Wunderbar. Okay, we're gonna get into our ODC. Let me see how much time. Yeah, great. So find a comfortable seated position. If you're gonna be in your traditional yogi posture, actually, Vera, for men, do you put the left foot in and wrap the right foot around also? You can unmute you. Is it the same?
You mean in a cross-legged position or in
Yeah, because I know for women, we bring left foot in. Do men do the same?
I don't usually really think about it for cross-legged, just
That's an Aditi question.
Yeah.
Because she says for yoginis, definitely bring the left foot in.
Then it's probably, yeah.
Probably
reversed, yeah.
If you're left-handed, maybe we're left-footed.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna guess that's it. Left-handed, left-footed. All right. Okay. So go ahead, draw the eyes far, far to one side, letting those eye muscles lengthen and giving them a break. We do so much work with our eyes, especially with all the device addictions we have. So we're drawing those eyes, and you can just, you don't need to do mudra right now. I mean, you're welcome to, you're always welcome to, but drawing that, keeping the nose and face forward, but drawing the eyes fully to the side. Big eyes, maybe little smile. To center and all the way the other way. It might be really intense if this is brand new to you, but over time, I love doing this and I often forget. Center and to the right for 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, 4, 3, 2, 1, last set, 4, or actually last 1, 2, 1. We're gonna go up all the way and down all the way, up and down. You're glued to that fingertip, up, down, up, down, up, down. So now we're going to make our big circles. We're going to go out, up, out, down. Do a few more at your own pace, making it long and smooth. Doing one last one. And at the lower and reverse. And finish. Okay, we're gonna do head and eye. So you're welcome to do Sikara here and just do the slides, or you can forget that. You drive with this to slide here, drive this to slide there. You're gonna go right, hold, left, hold. Add the eyes if you'd like. Right, hold, left, hold. Right, left. Double right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, double right, left, 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 right, and center. Here we go, chest slides, shoulders stay above the hips, engaging oblique. We're gonna go left oblique, slide right. Reverse. Hold, reverse. See if you can move the isolation up to the upper ribs. And right obliques, left obliques. Double 1. 2, you can bring hands in Anjali Mudra. 2, 1, 2, 1. Double 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for 4, 3, 2, 1. Add the, so now we're gonna go left obliques, head slides to your left, gaze to the left. So the whole left side is engaged. To center. Engage right oblique, slide head right, eyes right. To center and switch. Center, switch. Center, switch. So now you're gazing left and your left oblique is working. Center, right oblique, slide right, head and eyes right. We're gonna skip the center. We're gonna go left, right, left, right, shoulders above hips, left, right, left, right, left, right, and center. Shake out the hands. We're gonna stand it up. Mushti Mudra, twisting to your hip bone. So we are going to Yuga Pada, feet touching, dropping your right knee, getting the weight all in that, this side, your left. Really releasing into that hip. So you're gonna have to 50% engage pelvis to make sure that tail's long, which is gonna give you the fullest expression that way. Lengthen and release. So you're on one foot, release. Lengthen, release. Lengthen, release. Now you're gonna engage that oblique. To chest slide over, shoulders are above the hip. Pressing it over. And center, everything long, and release. And long, release. Long, release, one more. Long, deepen into your fullest bungi, your fullest bend, 50% pelvis, long spine, hip out, chest going the other way. And lengthen, plant, dropping your left knee, watching that right hip go out. Here you go, drop, pulling it off the floor, the left. And you're gonna lengthen and sink into that hip. Lengthen, sink into right hip. Lengthen, sink into right hip. Now drive right obliques to give you that chest slide. So you're giving that bungi, the bends. And lengthen everything, sink into everything. Lengthen, drive that oblique. Lengthen and sink. 2 more, lengthen and sink. Last one, lengthen and sink. Okay, let's see. We gotta stop, but that's some great training. So Yuga Pada, feet touching, Anjali. We're gonna do a little adaptive Bhumi Pranam, Bhumi Earth Goddess Pranam, offering prayer gratitude. Open toes, Viparita Mukha Pada, lifting heels, coming down, touching earth with gratitude. Bringing that to third eye, may we awaken into truth. Awakening crown to heavens, tossing the lotuses from the heart. May all beings benefit. Toes together, Anjali, step back, little bow. Just take a moment in that little bow to really find your steady mind and how you're going to step out of your practice and bring this into your day. Standing, take a few breaths in full posture of stand, mountain posture. Release hands, continuing to notice the mind, stable, or does it want to run? And I wish you a beautiful, graceful, yogi, yogini day. Thank you for being here. Yay! So fun. Who's here now? Great. Hi, beautiful people. Hey, Pasha. Patty. Yay. Hey. Well, beauties, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you in just a moment. Yay. Bye.